right, it's a big-time game. It's the kind of game that you like to be involved in. You like it a lot more if your team has more points. And, really love Florida State's club. We got a big lift from Theo, made his first field goals of the year, 3 for 5. The dunk was a big play. Mentally, the three-pointer was a big play for us. They cut it to 4, and we scored 3 straight times and took it back to 10. Some weird lineups out there. First time in 29 years as a coach I've ever had 5 guys out there with no post player. But we had Kennedy with 2, Luke with 2, Isaiah with 2, trying to get them. Plus, I wanted to have them at the end of the game as opposed to the last 2 minutes of the first half. And I thought our guys that were in the lineup at that point, other than going 1 for 4 from the free throw line, I thought they really did a nice job. But we made some shots, and I think that everything is, I said 100 times, everything looks better when the ball goes in the basket. And we were 8 for 18 from 3 and 26 for 37 from the line. When it got down to 4, I think Isaiah made 2 of those baskets, trying to milk some time out of him and Kennedy and Luke. Luke was 15 rebounds, and that was huge for us. We need to work on tipping the ball. We do that every other day, but we didn't get the ball in the basket. But feel really good about a win over a really, really good team. And Leonard's teams have always been known what they do on the defensive end for their athleticism, but they're really a smart team too. They don't make many mistakes. You gotta be lucky.
What kind of edge does Theo give you guys that maybe you didn't have before when he was out?
Well, he does so many different things. He can drive the ball to the basket, he can rebound, he can defend, he can make plays on the drive. He made a couple of nice passes. So we said that from the beginning, that he really does some good things. And then today he got his three-point shot. I like that one as opposed to the three-pointer shot at the end of the first half, which was a good shot.
Roy, what is it about the small lineup that made it so successful today?
Well, it was a necessity.
No, but what did they do that made it so successful?
You think about Florida State's team, they don't really have a true post player unless it's Ojo. And so they've got perimeter players. I mean, Isaac played the 4 for them, and he made me feel like he was making every 3. How many threes did Isaac make? 2. See, 2 means everything. But it's a hard defensive team. It's hard for you to match up with them with post players anyway. And so that was one thing that gave us a little bit better feel about it, because they didn't have 2 low post players that could beat up Justin or Theo inside.
Theo's dunk, it seemed like he kind of took off from right in front of you. Did you think he was going to get there when he took off? Because
I did. If I thought it maybe remind me of myself. No, I really did. I thought this is going to be good. Only thing I was mad about all the daggone way to get your butt back and down and defensive stance and get back. That's the only thing I was upset about. But no, it was a big time play. I don't have any idea what the score was, but got the crowd excited.
I think Luke had
crowd today too.
I think Luke had more minutes than either Isaiah or Kennedy. Obviously, they were foul issues, but 15 rebounds, 10 on the defensive end. You must have liked a lot of what you were seeing from him.
Yeah, as I said earlier when I said that about 15 rebounds, he was huge for us, and he's one of the smartest guys I've ever coached. I need him to use that intelligence on the basketball court too. And a couple of those easy chippers he can make, but he has a feel for rebounding the basketball, and he was huge for us today.
Roy, Isaiah took 14 free throws. I think that's a career high. He seemed more assertive early. Is that by design?
Well, the first half, we were in the game because of our offensive rebounding, and that was really about it, and that's what we were getting. But Isaiah made a couple of those that are really good, but Isaiah's a really good player. He just got to relax a little bit more to be Isaiah.
You mentioned the crowd just a second ago, and obviously after the Indiana game, you talked about the atmosphere in here. This obviously is a little more what you'd like to see. But does it make you wish it could be like this all the time?
Oh, there's no question I'd like it to be. That's the reason I say we should have 15,000 seats instead of 22,000. Then you'd have the snobble people, oh, you've got tickets, I don't have tickets. You know, you'd have a little bit of that. But we could have that many every time, but today the crowd, they were sensational, and they helped us, to say the least. I'd like to have that every night.
Roy, what improvements have you seen from Bacon from last year to this year?
You know, he didn't shoot the ball great today. Every time he shot it, I thought it was going in. But against Virginia, he was off the charts against Virginia. He scored 28 in a fairly low possession game, and made jumpers, made threes. I think his ability to shoot the ball from the outside is much better than it was last year. And I don't know if that's factual by the stats or anything, but watching their tapes, that makes you feel that way. He's just a more mature player.
Roy, how important was Joel's shot to beat the shot clock there? Late, kind of during that run that you
It was during the run. I don't have any idea if it was a 4-point game or a 9-point game. I knew we were running, and was his the first one?
It was the middle one.
Okay, yeah, I think it was 6 then, but It was big. I mean, he had missed 2 in a row. I told him, make a dadgum layup. It's a real coach that make a dadgum layup. That's what I told him.
Anybody else? All right.
Thanks, guys. Have a great night.